everybody, welcome back to the Boring Life of Ileana. So, this is my second video for the first time in a while, and today with me, I have a special person. Not special to you, but special to me. This is my best friend.
Hi!
So, this is not only my best friend, but my partner in crime, and my partner in cosplay. So, we're gonna be talking about. Wow, it just all flew out of my head today. Con Crunch. That's what we're doing. We're talking about Con Crunch and thoughts for an upcoming YouTube channel with both of us. So maybe not just me and my boring rants, but also my crackhead best friend. So, I just want to explain what Con Crunch is before we really get into this, because I know not everyone does cosplay. Well, Con Crunch is a very stressful time. Before Con, you're laughing because you know.
Yeah.
Con Crunch is a very stressful time. Right before, maybe 3 days before, a little bit before Con, it could be like weeks, where cosplayers,
it could be like a day.
Yeah, cosplayers go into like shutdown mode, right? And we just start throwing things together. I want you to try to help me explain this.
I don't know how to help you explain this.
What is Con Crunch like for you, Sydney?
A lot of times it's people don't have things done, like props or accessories, and you just kind of throw everything together and decide to work on it and make it look okay with your cosplay while you're at con. It's fine.
I think we did that the first time we cosplayed, and was it when did we go to Memphis?
Memphis was summer of last year.
Okay, so we went to Memphis for, was it Anime Blues?
Yes.
And that was a really cool con. Highly recommend it. A lot of fun. However, me and my lovely best friend were going as Marceline and Marshall-Lee. And that, needs body paint.
Well, this one.
Yeah, that one. And all of the props and everything we had to throw into this tiny car and drive 6 hours, 3 hours. It was 6.
Technically 6.
It was 6. We had a place to stay, so we stopped, and we drove 3 hours in the morning to con. So when we got to con, that technically was Con Crunch for us.
I wouldn't consider that really Con Crunch, because we had everything together and, we knew what we were doing. We just didn't know how to execute what we were doing as far as getting ready.
It's important to have a plan, in other words.
And generally speaking, and this was our fault because it was our second con, generally speaking, don't get ready in or outside of your car in the parking lot.
Especially in Tennessee.
In 90-degree heat in flannels. Bad decisions.
Body paint melts.
Quickly.
So we walked into con with melting body paint and wigs snatched.
And we had to go into the bathroom anyways because, we got ready outside because we didn't think the bathrooms would be, big enough for everybody to get ready. So we had to go in there anyway and fix everything because we were, splotchy and gross. So we had to go basically redo all of our body paint, set it, whatever other makeup we had to do. And it was disastrous.
So I think the last time I Con Crunched, let me see, it wasn't this past time. It might have been Memphis, actually. And it was panic. It was a large panic. It was throwing everything together. I made a base for Marceline, and I had to throw that into my stepdad's car so we could drive 6 hours and get there on time. Because we want to do things at con at impossibly early times.
My biggest issue as far as getting the props in the car, my suitcase was really big anyway, plus your suitcase, and I think your stepdad's suitcase.
Yeah.
Plus the bases, and mine was made solely out of foam and paper mache.
I think not only that, we had my little brother with me.
Yeah.
And I think at that time he was 3. That was a disaster. So we had all kinds of stuff to throw together. Con Crunch is not healthy. Let's just say that much.
Okay, but I have something to put in about that. So it's not as bad if it's like weeks before con and you're just kind of rushing to get everything done. But don't be entirely unhealthy about it. Like, people forget to do crucial stuff like, stop and drink water and remember to just, like, breathe and not have a panic attack. And that's important. Don't forget to take care of yourself.
Health is important. Drink water. Anyway, so not only is Con Crunch, well, it can be dangerous. So keep in mind your health, please. But also remember that it is 100% okay to show up with a cosplay that is not perfect. We've showed up before a whole hot mess. And, usually in the cosplay community, there are people who will still greet you. And, that's a wonderful cosplay, or what are you? There are people who appreciate what you're doing just by showing up. So never feel the need to rush through anything in, like, a day to get it done, or completely disregard your health in order to get something finished, because that's not okay. The second thing I wanted to talk about is the idea of a YouTube channel with both of us, as this is already mine. Do you want to mention some of the things we won't be doing?
I feel like a lot of it would be like, generally cosplay centered stuff, kind of like Q&As, or maybe even like makeup tutorials or something like that for characters. And then just general like crack challenges, random videos, stuff like that, I guess.
Tons of rants. If we get sent enough questions or things to talk about, then we'll probably have plenty of content. It just depends on who's willing to give us things, because there's not a lot of times we get that. So the idea is that because we're both crackheads and we work better together, we will have plenty of energy for our channel, and everything will be a complete disaster. And at the best, the best part about this is everyone will be entertained. That's what we're taking away from this. We might not be in great mindset, but everyone will be entertained, and that is what the internet is for. So I am almost out of time. So thank you all for watching this kind of short video. I will see you all tomorrow.